Morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Kyle's Daily Bad Words of Wisdom. Got some nice facts for today. Today's been a lovely morning. I got the kids up early, around 3. We did some stargazing. There was some comet-type activity going on. It's pretty awesome. Went back to sleep. It was a good time had by all. Diving right into these facts here. Check this out. Look at these people here. Let's see if I can pronounce this now. There's a Blueskin family in Kentucky that in the 80s, they were called the Blue Fugates. Fugates. They had a condition called methagglionomia that limits oxygen in the body's tissue because of the family's inbreeding. Unfortunately, many of them had blue skin. It actually appears that the women, some of them have a bit of redder skin. Maybe it's just kind of weird. This is kind of interesting. New York City, they always say bad things about it, but apparently homeowners in New York City can request for a tree to be planted outside of their home for free. You know what I mean? Because it's like impossible to get that done. I mean, a tree, it's pretty expensive, man. Especially probably way out there. If you pick the right tree, like some of these trees in our backyard here were planted when I was in like middle school, and now they're 3 stories tall. You know, so plant a tree today. You don't know how much of that'll grow like a beast. This is interesting right here. The world's first digital watch was introduced in 1972 for a cost of $2,100. And today, it would be worth $11,000. And at the end of the 70s, whatever, at the end of that period, so about eight years later, watches were being sold for $10 each. It was called the Pulsar. It looked like some like futuristic watch. It was quite interesting. I hope you can see that. This is sweet right here. Check this out. I say that too much, but support Oregon no matter what. In 1923, a dog walked 2/3 of the U.S. to find his family. Buddy, the Wander Dog, was traveling with his owners and got lost in Indiana. 3 months later, he returned to his home in Oregon and walked across 2,050 miles across the Rocky Mountains in the middle of the winter, the dead of winter. And this is way back in the day, so way before a lot more of these roads and, oh man, just a straight line in it. Night vision goggles are green because the human eye can differentiate between more shades of green. I think I've said that a time or two, but I was going to skip it. Alright, now page 2. We're moving on here. This guy right here. I would hope to someday get in some type of cataclysmic accident like this. I'll be filming it with y'all. I'll eat it, jump up, and be like, oh my God, I feel like a genius. Because this man, but not necessarily like this man. I'd rather fall while boulder hopping, doing something awesome. This man was actually beaten outside of a bar. But then afterwards, he turned into a math genius. Jason Paget was he was jerked. He was joked in high school. He never even got past pre-algebra. But then after his injury, he started seeing the world pixelated, is what he described it, in geometric shapes, understanding concepts of pi, and had a sudden ability to draw complex fractals. That's pretty cool. I try to do quick math like that. I try to see things in three-dimensional shapes. Like, if it's 3 times 3, you know, you could build it, you know, to pi would be even 3 to 3 dimension. Oh my gosh. Or to the 3rd power. This right here, I'm definitely going to have to show you a sweet picture. That right there is some weird hybrid. A weird creature. I'll show you again. This is a bunny teddy bear looking hybrid. It is an endangered mammal. That's right, it is a bunny that looks like a teddy bear. It is discovered, and it is called the Lipika. The Lipika, if anyone wants to look at it, was discovered by Li Hindong in 1932, the year of my birth, and was never seen again. Never seen again until Li himself went searching for the animal again in 2014, and just as his group was setting up, Li himself was able to snap off this picture himself for a second time. So he even went off with a whole hootenanny group of people to film it, man, and he himself even fucking... That's awesome. Isn't that cool? We need to make more of those. He's so cool looking. He looks like a teddy bear. His ears are all straight up. Oh, right on. This right here, I want to send this to everyone that I know, because it would be so awesome. If you know someone that's being a wiener, dicksbymail.com helps you get a little bit of revenge by sending them literally a bag of dicks. For about $15, you can mail someone a 5-ounce bag of gummy penises with a note that says, "Eat a bag of dicks," to anyone in your life who deserves that feeling of sadness, or disappointment, and betrayal. So they say. In this right here, I'm not even going to say anything first. Just look at that. Look at this is the shotgun wedding. The guy with the piece of chicken in his hand and the... Oh, she's got a gun. This was a setup, bro. The police department in Michigan staged a fake wedding with the undercover cops acting as brides and grooms and invited local drug dealers to attend. At the reception, they busted them all at once. Watch out, guys. It feels like a setup. Maybe. Peace out, everybody. Later.